So, hello and welcome to this week's meditation, this week's practice. This is week number 10 of our regular weekly practices using mindfulness-based stress reduction. And our theme for this week is a question. And the question is, where do you live? Where do you live? Do you tend to live in the past, in the present, or in the future? In other words, where is your mind? Where does your mind tend to be? And we're going to use a quote by Eckhart Tolle. I love Eckhart Tolle, to really kickstart our meditation practice. I like to use the word practice rather than meditation because meditation can mean so many different things to different people. And for some people, meditation might just mean when they are sitting in a place with our eyes closed, as we tend to do here. But the kind of meditation I'm talking about is meditation that we actually take meditation with us as you're walking down the street, as you're cooking at home. This is the Easter period, so if you're as you're at home with your family, you can actually be doing what you are doing in meditation. And so, for example, the question that we're asking, where do you live, past, present, or future? When you are present, as you are cooking with your family, as you are spending time with your family, as you may be going out, whatever it is that you're doing, if you are totally there, you actually are in meditation. And actually spending time in the past tends to be the cause of so much anxiety. If your mind is constantly dwelling on what's happened in the past, or if you're constantly thinking about the future, you're probably thinking about best case scenario and not matching up to what you're thinking ought to be the case, which again is a cause of so much self-doubt, um, at not believing in yourself. Um, when we tend to have those feelings of anxiousness, self-doubt, imposter syndrome, it's pretty much because we're not in the present moment. We're not here. And so Eckhart Tolle's quote reads like this. I love this quote. And it reads like this. It says, realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the primary focus of life. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the primary focus of life. When I read that part, realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. When he says realize deeply, that really speaks to me because what that tells me is that I've heard this before. I'm sure you too have heard before that all you have is the present moment. Be present. But to realize that deeply means to hear it like you haven't heard that before. All I have and all you have is what you have right here and now. Everything else is a figment of our imagination. The present moment is everything. And our minds are very good at pulling us away from the present, always projecting to the future, taking us back to the past. Our thoughts are constantly drifting. Now, that's what thoughts do. And the essence of being mindful, the essence of mindfulness-based stress reduction is to recognize when our thoughts drift and then just to bring it back. When it drifts to the past or to the future, bring it back to the present. And we do that by the breath. You bring the thought, bring the mind back, bring the thought back to the present moment by paying attention to your breathing. You see, you never breathe in the past, do you? Or breathe in the future. You're always breathing in the present. You're always breathing in the present. You can't breathe in the past or breathe in the future. You breathe in the present. And so when your mind drifts, bring it back to the breath, because the breath is always present. The breath is always here and now. And so let's do a short meditation then. It's a short 10-minute meditation, and it's a meditation on being present. And it's interesting when I say let's do a short meditation, because the meditation has actually really started from the time we began this conversation. And so what we're doing now is that we're now practicing. So we're doing a short 10-minute practice. And you can notice that my eyes are closed, so you can close yours too. Or you can leave them open, or leave them in a gentle gaze. Whatever works best for you, whatever is most comfortable for you. And allowing your body to relax. If you notice that your shoulders, for example, are a bit tight, just allow them to relax. Bring attention to the way you're sitting, feet on the floor, feeling the ground, noticing the ground giving you a sense of support, balance. If you're sitting, you can feel the small of your back against the back of the chair. And if you're standing, feel your feet on the floor. Or if you're lying down, just feel the different pressure points of your body against the floor. Bringing attention or allowing your body to bring you here and now by paying attention to the body. And now noticing your breathing. You see, as you pay attention to your body, allowing your body to arrange you, as it were, you then begin to notice that you're breathing. You notice that your breathing is happening to you, perhaps even more so than normal, because your body grounds you. Your body makes you more present. You become more aware that you're breathing when you pay attention to the body. And the more you pay attention to your breathing, you just notice that things begin to slow down. A sense of being here begins to arise as you pay attention to your breathing. The inhale and the exhale. And just noticing how you're feeling now. Becoming more here. Becoming more present. Just paying attention to how you're feeling. Noticing, for example, any sensations that you feel with each in-breath. In your body, you might feel some sensation around your legs, perhaps. Warm sensations around your back. Just a wave of sensations, perhaps, in different parts of your body with each in-breath and out-breath. Or perhaps you don't feel any sensations at all. Notice what you notice. Notice your 2 feet on the floor giving you support, giving you grounding. And with each breath that you take, each inhale, almost breathing down towards your feet, breathing from the support up into your lungs. And almost as if you are arriving here for the first time, there's an awareness of your body, of your breathing, perhaps of the sounds around you too. Perhaps you can feel the clothing on your back a bit more than you did before we started this practice. And now noticing your thoughts. Just the thoughts. See if you can just watch your thoughts. What's there for you? What thoughts are there? Not getting involved in them, just noticing. Are there thoughts of yesterday that are just hanging around? Thoughts of the future, perhaps? What's coming later on today? Just notice where your thoughts are. And now, when you notice your thoughts have drifted, don't be hard on yourself. This is what the mind does. It drifts. And so what we do in this type of meditation is that we just notice where the thoughts have gone, and then with gentility, with no judgment, just bring it back now to the breathing. Remembering that the breathing always happens in the present. So feel, for example, with each breath, feel the breath as you breathe in through your nose. Feel the air on your nostrils as you breathe in, and just pay attention to that breath of air against your nostrils. And as you breathe out through your nose, and again. And as you pay attention to your breathing in this way, you are back in the present. And if your mind drifts again, then do that again. No judgment. And when you come back to the present through your breathing, by feeling the air in your nostrils, and as the air escapes your nostrils, when you notice that you are more present, notice too what that feels like. In this way, you record for yourself a sense of what it means to be present for you. There's no anxiousness here, no future thinking here, no self-doubt here, no anxiety, no anxiousness. Just a sense of calmness. as we come towards the end of this practice of being present, noticing where we live, noticing where you live, make a commitment now to pay attention as best as you can, just as we've done in this practice, where you tend to live. When your mind drifts off, bring it back using your breath. Staying in presence, staying in calm, staying here. And so noticing your breath now, noticing the flow of air in through your nose and out through your nose. And feeling that sense of calm and presence. And so when you're ready, you can open up your eyes and I read to you the quote by Eckhart Tolle one more time as we come towards the end of this practice. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the primary focus of life. Just a few things before I let you go. This week, the practice then for us is to pay attention, to observe where your mind lives. Just observe where your mind lives. When your mind has wandered, observe where it's wandered to, bring it back to the breath and noticing what that feels like. You're building up for you, you're creating your own sense of awareness where your mind is, past, present, or future. The intent is always to stay in the present as best as you can. There's no perfectionism here, by the way. It's as best as you can with no judgment. The second thing I like to say is that this week we're going to be having our Meditations of a Monk, which is our monthly 30-minute live practice. That's going to be this week. That's this Thursday. This Thursday at 6:30. So this Thursday at 6:30, Meditations of a Monk. You will receive, there'll be an invite, so that will be coming straight into your email. This Thursday, the 24th, we're going to be having our Meditations of a Monk. Okay, this Thursday, the 24th. All right. Well, happy Easter for those of you that are on holiday like I am. Have a great week this week and enjoy the practice. And I look forward to seeing you on Thursday.